welcome and thank you for joining us. We're at Leveling Above the Clicks, Real Business, Real Stories. And today I'm talking to a local business because what we're doing is we want to spotlight Stoughton businesses. So we have JC Gold and Silver here with us today. And we also want to thank SMAC for having us. So do you want to introduce yourselves, please?
Sure. My name's John. I'm the J in JC's. My wife and I are the owners of JC's Gold and Silver Depot. Thanks for having us, by the way, Carl.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
And good morning. I'm Krista for the C in JC's Gold and Silver Depot. And I also thank you for having us this morning.
Oh, you're welcome. And I forgot to mention, these are my business neighbors. I'm at 743 Washington Street, and they're at 745 Washington Street.
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
So let's move on to the questions.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you guys get started?
Wow. So we met about 3 years ago, right? And I was already in the business. I had a small business in New Hampshire. And when Krista and I met, we decided that we would become partners. So changed the name and got into the gold business. I originally started buying. I got in the business because I started buying a lot of gold during COVID. So my background is clinical, right? So I was seeing children and families in their homes. And when COVID hit, nobody wanted you in their home. So I started purchasing gold and silver just as preservative of wealth. And once I started doing that, I met a friend of mine who became my mentor and got me in the business. And he has been in the business for 45 years.
Yeah. Nice. As business owners, we always have to pivot sometimes, right?
Absolutely.
And so that was a good choice to get into gold and silver.
Right.
And I learned a lot from you in those few minutes that we was just in the room. So what inspired you to do this, like to choose gold and silver? What was the inspiration behind that besides, pivoting?
Mm-hmm. Well, when I got a chance to be trained by my mentor, I realized that gold is the real money, right? Some people wear it on their neck and things of that nature. So that sparked my interest. The other interest that I had was I've always been in the career of whether it be youth services, youth development, and then clinical work of providing services to others, right? And so I just saw this as another means of doing so. We also do pawns, we do loans. So people that are, struggling in these hard economic times, we're able to provide them loans and things of that nature based on their precious metals that they bring to us as collateral. So.
Wow, that's a great idea. Everybody can use some extra money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everybody could use a loan too.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go dig up some gold and get a loan.
We'll buy it. We'll loan you. You'll loan you the money on it.
That's awesome. Yeah. So in business, there's always challenges.
Mm-hmm.
What challenges would you like to share that you feel you overcame starting this business, this new journey?
Baby.
Well, for me, let's see. In the beginning, it was hard to find a spot. We searched a lot of cities and stuff like that to see what we were comfortable with, the safety, the community. And then we came upon the site in Stoughton. We both felt that it was a good fit. It was close to home. And and we got to know the people in the area. So that helped with our decision of making Stoughton our place of business.
Wow, that's nice. And I can relate to that because me going to 743 Washington Street, that was the 12th place that I looked at. Mm-hmm. So I definitely can relate. Looking for a spot is definitely a big challenge that you have to overcome when you're looking for one. So do you have any proud moments you would like to share?
Yeah.
Being able, for me,
I was going to say, go ahead.
So I think for me, being able to meet a partner that's supportive you know what I mean, and what I wanted to do, because I was engaged in this before, but then meeting her and for her to jump in on board with me, and us becoming a team, that's a good, to have someone that's in your life that you love and care about, support you, you know, that means a lot, you know. So that's proud. And then the grand opening, you know, it's like once all the work is done and all the stress is gone, because it was not easy, you know, it was a lot of tug and war and pushing back and forth, but we got through it, and that made us stronger. So I'm proud of that as well.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so sweet.
And then, like, for me, this is new for me too. So I had to step back and let John lead and show me the way with it. Because there were times that I was unsure, but I trusted him. And it was a joy for me to actually see everything come together and to have him so happy with it, and to bring me into it with him as well, and to trust me with him. It helped. And like he said, that first day when we opened up, that was really nice. And that was special. And to hear that he got his first customer, I felt this feeling from him that he was happy. And I just wanted my husband to be happy. And this will make him happy.
Oh, that's so sweet. It's so nice to meet couples who's building a business together, you know, because throughout my journey, of doing events and pop-ups and stuff, I met a lot of entrepreneurs. But when you see couples working together, building, that's so beautiful, you know. And I really appreciate you guys coming. So what keeps you motivated, you know, because throughout the challenges, we need something that's going to motivate us to continue on. What keeps you guys motivated?
We have good communication. We've worked on it a lot. We have support from our family and friends. And the community now is starting to support us. So that motivates the thrive of the business. From what I see in my husband, he motivates me to want to be more involved in everything. So I try my best because I do other things, but just his motivation helps me be motivated.
Yeah, for me, like I say, I'll say it again, it's service to others. You know what I mean? I like engaging with the customers and being fair with the customers, and not, you know, one customer came into me the other day, he said, you guys are honest. It's like there's some folks that just are crooks. You know what I mean? And it feels good to hear that. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's commendable. Yeah, you want your customers, because your customers is the best type of advertisement. You know, so what you, how you made them feel is going to go a long ways, and they're going to share that with other people, and then those are going to be your long-term customers. So that's awesome.
Absolutely.
So do you have any advice that you would like to give to other entrepreneurs like yourself?
For me, it's be fearless, have agency, meaning know what you want to do, know how you're going to market it, monetize it, and then be a service to others.
And don't give up.
How do you have a favorite tool or resource that you use for your business that can be helpful to someone else?
In terms of marketing, we've utilized Meta. We've utilized Google. We tried all the paper parts of advertisement, but they don't seem to be as effective in today's day and age. You know what I mean? Everybody's online and digital. So those are effective tools. And then also making sure that you have an outstanding website, right? Because a lot of people see the website and they appreciate that, and that draws them in as well. So website's good marketing as well.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to stay on top of technology, right?
Absolutely.
And just make sure you have knowledge of what you're doing, what you're thriving to do, what you're promoting.
Right.
Because people are going to come at you in different ways, and they're going to pretend to be something that they're not. But you have to have that knowledge of your business, and you know what you're putting out there.
Right. So you got to do a lot of research. You know?
Absolutely.
And to make sure that this is going to be the right fit for you. You know, because sometimes people compare and see other businesses and think they can do that. But you got to make sure this is going to be the one. That's awesome.
One more thing I want to add is find mentors in the community that have been doing the things that you want to do longer. You know what I mean? And that way, you can perhaps avoid a lot of pitfalls. You know? Okay.
Right. So I really appreciate having you both here with me today. And where can people find you? I know I mentioned 745 Washington Street, but where are you online?
So you can find us at www.jcgoldandsilverdepot.com, and or you can find us via email. It's info@jcgoldandsilverdepot.com.
Do you have any last tips you would like to share, or anything you want to throw up there? No pressure.
There's a quote, you know, says something in psychology. It's by Carl Jung. It goes, "You are what you do, not what you say." So,
Amen to that one. Amen to that. Well, thank you, John and Chris,
having us.
for coming on, leveling above the clicks, real business, real stories. Thank you, Smack, for having us. And that's it.
All right.